What's good? What's poppin'? Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for tuning in. And for those that are new, hey, it's Penelope over here. And for those that are always here, gang, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Storytime Tuesday. Gang. So as y'all can see, I'm here with a bare face, with a duke. And I'm gonna be doing my Storytime Tuesday while I'm putting on my makeup. Firstly, I've got to remove this on my lips, and then let's get down to business. Alrighty, and I'm gonna be doing this while I'm putting on makeup for the freaking first time in my life. I do not know how to do this, y'all. So I'm gonna be using Shantania Beckford's some of her YouTube videos to put on makeup and stuff like that, because she's so in detail with the steps to take in putting on makeup. So as y'all can see, I've got my wig laid, so it's time for me to lay the makeup as well, of which I suck at it. And the worst part is I'm gonna be doing this while I'm telling you a story about my dating life in Ireland, y'all, because it hasn't stopped. So first off, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be shaping my eyebrows. As y'all can see, like, you know, they're just kind of all over the place, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna start shaping those, and I'll be using a hair remover and some earbuds. That's how I usually and technically do it professionally at work. So I'm gonna be trying it on myself. I'm on the bed, don't want no flowers cause they simple pain. You don't look sad anyway. Wait, I see you smiling so I can't stand all of your tears cause they fake. I know what they really feel. They wouldn't know much about me. Not into fucking with all these. Money don't count itself. Always be counting on what I earn. So after this, you give it 5 freaking minutes. So let's go. Now time to remove is here. 5 minutes is gone. So let's try this, guys. This is actually the first time that I've done this, but usually I wax my eyebrows, so I've never used hair remover before, so it's gonna be surprising for both of us. I hope the results are not that bad. I'm on the bed, don't want no flowers cause they simple pain. You don't look sad anyway. Wait, I see you smiling so I can't stand all of your tears cause they fake. I know what they really feel. They wouldn't know much about me. Not into fucking with all these. Okay, this came out fire. This came out good, I hope. I think they came out perfectly, even though like they're not perfect, but they're better than the state that they were in, you know, before I shaped them. So let's put in this makeup. I came up with this, it's got my name on it, and this is how it is in the box. So you open this, and then voila, you can see. So let's see what's in here. Okay, I got the eyeshadow palette. This is the eyeshadow palette, guys. I don't know how to use these things, but anyway, I hope it works. This is a quick fix mattifying primer. Yeah, I think the primer, I have to put it before the makeup. And yeah, this is what I'm going to be using now. Banana powder and all these stuff. I hope I use them correctly. Okay. And then what I'm going to be using is these brushes. I've had them for a really long time and I've never used them, but Lord help me. So guys, time for the story time. Guys, this is a story time when I was like, I went on a date. Yeah. I went on a date with someone that lived in Tralee. Yeah. So as I went on a date with this person that lived in Tralee, y'all. No, we planned out a date. I met him somewhere during the time I went to a wedding or something. So he was like, we can meet up at Tralee. He lived in Tralee. So he was like, we can meet up at Tralee and then we're going to go for activities. Like we set up to meet up at around 2 p.m. if it was not 1 p.m. And then he was like, after we can go for activities, and then after we're gonna go for a date. I think it was go-karting or something. And then it was like, cool. And then it was in Tralee, or it was around Tralee, and he drove, and of course I didn't. So I went there. Oh yeah. So as I went to him, right, as I got there, I took the train to get there. As I took the train to get there, I got there, he came to come get me at the train station. And mind you, y'all, I came there in freaking time. He came to come get me, collect me. And I had no problem at all. It was cool. And things changed when he was like, he went to college. He was like, he has to go to college. He has to hand out an assignment or blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay, cool. Because it was a school day. It was a Friday. It was a weekday. It was a Friday. So I was like, okay, cool. Okay, cool. If you want to drop off an assignment, it's fine. We can go. And then it's like, no. He's gonna drop me to his house. And then I have to wait for him there. He's gonna drop me in his house, and I'm gonna have to wait for him there until he gets back. And I'm like, Divan. Okay. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, no, I'm just dropping an assignment. And I'm like, okay. Like, at first I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, okay, cool, it's fine. It's just dropping an assignment and coming back, because his college is in Tralee as well, it's not too far. Like, okay, cool. Guys, I stayed at this guy's place for like the longest time. I was like, oh, there's food. If you want some food, you can get some food. If you want this, I was like, okay, cool. Guys, the amount of time I stayed, okay, 15 minutes passed. He wasn't there. He didn't come. 15 minutes went by. I was like, okay, cool. 30 minutes went by. Hey. An hour went by. And I'm like, where the hell is this guy? Right? I'm like, where the hell is this guy? Because I'm stuck in his house. And then I had him on my Insta, right? I had him on my Snapchat, actually. I got on Snapchat. I checked it out. I checked his Snapchat out. And he was there posting. It was actually some kind of event happening at the school. Posting up on freaking Instagram. Hey. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? He's posting up. I'm in his room locked up in his room, not in his room, he had an apartment actually. I'm locked up at this stupid guy's apartment. And I try to ring him. I'm like, where are you? Like, the go-karting starts in like an hour's time, you know? And then he's like, no, I'm coming. Yeah, okay, cool. The guy never pitches up, yeah? He pitched up after an hour, mind you. I was there in his apartment for like, I'll say 3 hours max. 3 hours max. I'm in this guy's apartment. And I'm like thinking in my head, like, hey, what the hell's going on? You know? The guy comes, pops up. Boom, boom, boom. This is actually how you can tell that I don't wear makeup. Look at my makeup sponges, y'all. This guy comes in, yeah, from wherever. And then, yo guys, I look like how do you say this? Young. I look like a clown right now. But anyway, what can I do? Putting on makeup for the first time. Testing myself. Testing. Guys, I look terrible, Shim. How do y'all people do it? How do y'all do it, y'all? Like, I look terrible. And then next thing, he comes after an hour or so. And then when he comes after an hour or so, he's like, I'm like, dude, where have you been? He's like, oh, I was okay, I'm looking for. Oh, I was at school. Da, da, da. I'm like, dude, I checked your Snapchat. I was watching your ass on Snapchat. Like, what the hell is going on? And then it's like, no. I'm like, dude, you went to a whole freaking event there at your school and you just left me here. And then he's like, no, I didn't know that there was an event there. By the time I only saw it by the time I got there that something was going on. I didn't know that there was an event. And I was like, okay, cool. I guess we get to dress up and leave then. So as we were getting, guys, yo, I don't know what is going on. I don't know what's going on. I look like a freaking ghost right now because I suck at this. But anywho, let me do what I got to do. So anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, so the guy arrived at he arrived 3 hours late. And when he arrived 3 hours late, he was busy having a blast at his school, at his college. There was a party. He was having a blast, okay? So I confronted him, and then he's like, no, I didn't know that there was a party, blah, 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 da, 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 da. And then I was like, okay, cool. Didn't know there was a party, but we got to go because the place that we booked, we have to rush because we reserved a spot. So he's like, okay, let me dress up. He goes there and to change in his room. While obviously I'm in the sitting room. And then he calls me to his room, yeah? Guys, hmm. He calls me to his room. I'm like, the fuck is wrong with this dude? Like, you know? Calls me to his room and then he asked me, what about this outfit? Do you think it's okay? I was like, yeah, that outfit is cool. And then when he calls me to his room, like, guys, he was obviously half naked. I just stood by the door and I was like, yeah, that outfit is cool. I was like, yeah, that looks nice, you know? And it did look nice, you know, it's not a lie. I was like, yeah, that looks nice, you know, that outfit's good. It goes hand in hand with that one, with what I'm wearing, da 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 da. And I was like, okay, cool. Guys, I look like a freaking ghost, man. Guys, now as y'all can see, I didn't lie. I'm not lying when I say like I don't know how to put on freaking makeup. This is the first time that I ever tried this shit. So yeah, I look so freaking white. Is it supposed to be like this? And then he's like, I was like, yeah, you look cute, you look cute, you look nice. You know, he did look nice, like the way he was dressed. He did look nice. And then next thing, we got ready to leave. And then one of his friends came with alcohol. I was like, oh, we thought we were gonna be chilling today, da 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 da. The mofo cancels the thing that we got planned, the reservation that we got planned. He cancels it, the reservation that we got planned for go-karting. And then next thing, chilling with this other guy who lives in the same yard as him. We chilled and then he's like, oh, can we chill just a short while? And I'm like, okay, cool, but we are gonna go to the date, da 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 da. I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, he drinks, we drink, like nothing major. He drinks, I didn't drink because I'm literally waiting to go to the freaking club. Not the club, but I'm literally waiting to go to. So this is what I'm using right now, this one. So I'm literally waiting to go to this place. So guys, I don't know how to close this eye, so this is what I'm gonna do. Guys, I look awful right now. I would never go out like this, ever. I look awful, y'all. And then this is the one that I'm going to be using. So he's like, da da da, let's sit with his friends. Ah, he drinks, I don't drink, right? As I said. Next thing he's like, I'm like, I think it's time for us to go now. Because I was thinking in my head, like, I have to go back home, you know what I mean? I think I have to go back home. I came here for a date. So I kept on checking the time and checking the times of the train and stuff like that. And he kept on saying I'm boring. He didn't like that. He's so boring. Keep checking the time. Da, 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 da. I'm like, yes, moving this powder. And then next thing, I'm accused of being boring. Imagine. I'm accused of being boring. And I'm like, I am boring. I was like, and And I was like, no, I'm not boring. I'm just telling you that, like, I gotta go. I don't live here. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. So next thing, we finally, I'm gonna use this for the cheekbones. So what happened is we finally get ready to go, right? So as we about to get ready to go, guys, I'm gonna be contouring my nose, okay, using this brown. Ah! Oh god, guys. I'm doing some ladylike shit, like, and I'm not ladylike. I'm such a tomboy. So all this is just all new to me. Guys, as I was telling you about the guy, yeah, we get ready to leave, and then as we're getting ready to leave, y'all, he says he's going to go change. I'm like, hey, well, how many times has this guy been changing? I was shocked. I was like, hey, this guy has been changing loads of times. Guys, I like my nose shim. I don't know why do people do this contouring shit, because it just makes me look weird with a tiny nose like this. So next thing, the guy's like, he's going to go change. And I'm like, okay, cool. You want to go change? Okay, go change, yeah. He goes to go change. And then next thing, he calls me to come to his room. Penelope, can you come to my room real quick? And stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to come to his room. I went to his room. And then next thing, because I'm like thinking, okay, he's going to ask, like, is outfit cool for him? Da da da, you know. So I went. When I went to his room, guys, you won't believe. Yeah. Now I'm using this silver thing for highlighting my nose and highlighting here. Guys, like, honestly, you won't believe, yeah. He's like to me, Penelope, this is what he said, yeah. Penelope, yo, guys, at that time, I was shocked. I was like, what? Excuse me? The guy repeated himself. He repeated his thriving self. Okay, I'm going to use it here. Asking me the same old shit. Guys, I don't know what the hell happened here. I don't know what should I do there. But it's so white. His thriving ass asked me if I suck. Like, listen, hey, on a freaking first date, bruh. On a freaking first day, he's asking me, gak. He's asking me shit. On a first date. And I'm like, I gotta go. That's when my instincts hit in. I was like, you know what? I'm actually getting late, and I've got to go. Mind you, all the dates that he said he reserved, everything that he said, how can you reserve a place that you freaking paid for, right? A place that you claim that you had paid for, right? Because when you reserve like a place for go-karting, you know that when you reserve a place to go go-karting, you pay a certain amount. So this guy claimed that he actually reserved a place, but still, after you claim that you've actually reserved a place, you don't go to that place. You end up canceling last minute. Okay, now I'm gonna fix my hair and I'm gonna come back to you with the. So okay, let me finish up this story first. So firstly, you cancel last minute, right? You cancel last minute after you paid for a reservation. You cancel last minute. You don't go. You stay and chill and drink with your friends while you know that you've got a date. And this date, which is me, is stupid enough to allow you to do that shit. Make it make sense. What the fuck was I thinking? Where was my head back then? Like, sometimes I just wonder, like, what the hell was I thinking? Fine. Yeah, fine. Next thing, you call this girl into your room. I was thinking like he's gonna show me his outfit. What do I think of it? Next thing, he's asking me, do I suck? Guys, I was like, what the fuck? I turned lesbian real quick. I'm like, no, I like, I'm kidding. That's not. So I was like, what the hell? So I just dipped. I left. I got my stuff. He's like, no, at least can I drive you? Da 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 da. I just rang the cab and I told the cab to come get me, of which I should have done that a long time ago. After he canceled our go-karting trip, I should have done that. So I left. I dipped. And yes, that was the most horrible experience of a first date with this guy from Tralee. If you're from Tralee, y'all, like you mans have to do better. You guys have to do better. That was the worst experience ever. I never dated this guy, but like we're supposed to go on our first date, and then on our first date you asking me, do I suck? Are you normal? Are you okay? Let me just take this off and come back with my hair, and so that you'll see me. So guys, back with the video. As y'all can see, it's getting a bit dark out here. So this is what I forgot. I forgot to put the finish hydrate finishing spray by Revolut. Okay, let me try put it on, y'all. Sana, this is the scariest moment. Set the spray up. Make sure it stays. Okay. So guys, that was my story, y'all. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like this video, comment and subscribe and like, okay, and give it a thumbs up. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and for those that watched till the end, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed and you watch this till the end, subscribe. Bye.